Hello! Where is everybody? Probably eating dinner. This is what time we usually eat dinner, normally. But we got an early dinner tonight, so here I am. I feel like I'm coming on later and later every night. Tomorrow, I can't guarantee what time we'll be on, but welcome! Welcome to day 4 of the Love Your Body Challenge. You guys are doing so great. Some of you didn't post yesterday's homework, so if you have not been able to do that, that is very okay. Remember, I come on live here Monday through Friday, and you have Saturday and Sunday to catch up. So there's, hey Megan, there's plenty of time to catch up. You can hop in now. I pin all the videos, if you're watching this on Facebook, I pin all the videos to our featured. So you just go up to that little featured tab up there, and it'll show you the other videos that I've already done. Also, if I have your email, these are all coming through to you through email. The email will have a link of the YouTube file, because what I do is I just download it from Facebook and I send it over to YouTube, and you'll get it in your email too, and then you don't have to look for it. Woohoo! But I come live here Monday through Friday with tips and tricks on how to love your body and lose weight at the same time. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you will get to be able to catch up, sit down and actually digest some of this that you're learning. And then on Monday, I will announce the winner. The winner will be the person with the most engagement during the week. So how do you get engagement? By doing your homework. So Monday through Friday, I come on here and I give you tips and tricks. And at the end of the video, I'll give you a task to do, which is always a post that goes along with what we're talking about today. And so you'll make your post and people will like and comment on your post. And then you go to other people's posts and you like and comment on their posts. So that way we are all doing this together and we're all supporting and loving our bodies together and we're loving other people together. And that is just so much love and I love it. And that's why I do this, because it makes me happy and it makes others happy, and that's making the world a better place. One challenge at a time. If you have any questions, please message me. I've had moms already message me with questions and tips and tricks. Message me. That's what I'm here for. I have all kinds of knowledge and I just want to blah. But I don't know how to blah if you don't ask me questions. One of the things that I think that I'm going to start working on is a supplement cheat sheet for moms. So let me, real quick, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So yeah, if you're interested in the cheat sheet, let me know down below. So supplements for moms. So anything from to help, because we were talking about cortisol, and that's where this whole idea kind of started. Things to help with cortisol, things to help with sleep, supplements to help with if you're having some insulin resistance, things like that, because I have been in that boat, I am in that boat, and I am taking supplements. And so if you're interested in that, let me know. Once I get it all together, I will send it out to you guys through email, because that's just the easiest way, unless, Alright, so today we are on day 4. If you forgot where you're at currently, we are on day 4, and today we're learning how to love our body by choosing a mommy-friendly rhythm. And really, a lot of what the Babe Builder is about is rhythm. So let's talk about something most moms believe, that the only way that they can lose weight is to work out harder. I hate that, and I hate that we tell ourselves that, because it's just the most hugest lie ever. Because losing weight is 80% nutrition, and the rest of the 20% is actually getting our bodies moving and burning those calories. Because let's be honest, the gym actually looks like more than just an hour, right? Because we go there to work out for an hour, but we also have to get ready. And then we have to pack the kids in the car, and then we have to drive there, and then we work out for an hour, and then we have to get the kids out of daycare, and then we have to drive home. I was a Zumba instructor for LA Fitness for almost 2 years. That was my life. It's a lot. It's 2 hours at least, minimum, maybe 2.5. It's a lot. And that one workout turns into 2-3 hours. And most moms are sitting there thinking, I don't have time for that, right? We don't have time for that. Most moms think, if I could just have more hours in the day. How many times have you said that? If I could just have another hour in the day. Or I just need to work out harder, and then that way I don't have to be in the gym as long, and I can cut my workout down to like a half hour. And then, you know, that's less time. I'll just work harder. Or maybe possibly, as far as nutrition goes, maybe I'll just eat separate meals from the kids, and I'll just fix what the things that I need and things that I like, and the kids can have something different, right? But when you're already juggling kids, schedules, being a taxi, work, trying to keep up the house, that kind of plan just adds so much more pressure to our life that it just comes to the point most of the time is when we quit, right? When you are 2 weeks or a month in and you're just like, no, I can't do this, it's just too much. It's just impossible to keep up that sort of pace. And so why does this not work? Because extreme plans don't fit mom life. Extreme plans for moms usually fall into 3 categories. So time extremes, food extremes, or mental extremes. So for time extremes, we're thinking, we don't have unlimited time as moms, especially if this time is going to be just for us. That self-care time is very, very limited. And so, plans that say you need to work out 5 days a week, or, because first of all, that's, what did we say earlier, that's like 2 hours of your day. Long workouts, that's not going to work. Or, for example, meal prepping. Meal prepping is a lot of work, especially if you're prepping for like the whole entire week. I could see prepping for like maybe a couple days, but prepping for a whole week, I just can't even wrap my head around that. That just seems like a lot. And then cooking separate meals, like, it just doesn't, it's not conducive to having time with your family. All of your time is going to be spent cooking and driving, and it just doesn't work with mom life. And a lot of plans assume you have hours every day to dedicate to your health, and most moms, we don't, right? We just don't have it. And there are also the extreme food plans, those rigid eating plans that are hard to maintain in mom life, like cutting out entire food groups, like if you were to go keto, or maybe going like vegetarian, like, and then your family is not vegetarian, or counting calories. Counting calories is a lot of mathing that I don't have absolutely no time for. Just cutting out sugar. Oh gosh, what would life be without sugar? It's just, all of this is making 3 dinners at night, tracking everything while the kids eat mac and cheese and you eat a chicken breast, It's not fun. And then there's extreme diet plans, those ones were like very, very rigid, like you cannot miss a workout and you have to eat perfect every day, you gotta eat clean, clean, clean. And then you're restarting every week and feeling like one cookie just ruined everything. Those are the worst. Those are the worst, and those are the ones that are the hardest to keep keep going. You just can't. That's not how you're missing. I just feel like you're missing out on life. There's so much about life that is associated with food. Everything in life is associated with food. None of these fit mom life. And when a plan doesn't fit your life, you're going to not be able to do it. Not for very long, that's for sure. And random eating plus random workouts usually leads to random results. You're not going to get results. Not because you're doing it wrong, but because there's no structure. And structure is so simple to put into your day, and we'll show you. We're learning how to love our body by choosing a mommy, friendly rhythm. And that's going to be our structure. So not extreme workouts, not complicated plans, not cutting out entire food groups, oh gosh. Just simple structure that works inside busy mom life. So something you can do at home, something you can do every day, something that's adjustable, that can fit anything, anytime, anywhere, any place. It's just simple. It's just a rhythm your body can trust. So what would a rhythm look like? Eat a meal, a real meal, like with protein, you gotta have that protein, you gotta have that fiber, weight 3 to 4 hours. Why? Because it takes 3 to 4 hours for food to digest. And then eat again when you're actually hungry. Now, I know this can be tricky with schedules, work schedules, and things like that. But when I was working, girl, I was starving by 10:30. So most of the time, most people's schedules, hey Amanda, are going to let you have that window, the 3 to 4 hour window. Don't eat, but basically what it's saying is don't eat before you're hungry. Okay? Let your body digest that food. Let it do its thing. Let the hormones that need to be balanced out, balance out. Because if you don't, you're never going to burn fat. You're always going to be burning the calories that you just ate, right? So no constant grazing. Then, after dinner, close the kitchen. Simple. I know it seems so simple, but it actually works. Simple spacing, simple structure. No perfection. It's okay if it's like 2.5 hours and you're like, oh, I'm hungry, and it's probably because you didn't have enough protein in your last meal. So you figure like, oh, what did I eat? And then adjust for next time, okay? 3 to 4 hours. And so when you eat a real meal, give your body a few hours before the next one, and then something different happens. Your body has time to actually digest. Your hunger signals become more predictable. Your energy stays steadier. You stop thinking about food all day, and that is huge, to not have to think about food all day. Like, what am I going to eat next? You're just constantly thinking about that next hit of food. You don't. It goes away. That's like called out food chatter. And when you graze all day, though, your energy is going to stay steadier too. You know, those crashes that you get later on in the day, like right around 3, 2 o'clock, those will start to even out too. But when you graze all day, a bite here, a snack there, our bodies never really settle. We're always digesting. That's not cool. Our blood sugar looks like this, and always digesting something, and so we're never going to go into fat burning mode. Why? Because you keep giving it all of this food, and it's there. It's readily available. It's going to use that first. Our bodies are lazy. Sometimes we're actually lazy, like I want to sit around all day, but our bodies are lazy. They're going to take the easiest route to get to whatever it can do to keep you alive. So if that means you're eating every 2 hours, it's going to use that food to give you energy. Not this, or this. It's going to give you that. It's going to give you the energy from that food that you are eating, that you just ate, okay? It's just as simple as that, and it's a bummer that we're made that way, but God wanted us to stay alive, to multiply and replenish the earth, and we weren't going to be able to do that if we were starving ourselves all the time, okay? So that makes hunger, when we're eating all the time, feel chaotic. But when there's rhythm, your body starts to trust you. And isn't that beautiful? Your body starts to trust you, and it's not panicking anymore. Because when you're starving, and you're not eating, and you're giving yourself these really, really long windows of time, and you're like, I am so hungry, I need food right now. What do? You stuff your face, right? You're like, you don't just like eat normal. You like, rawr. Right? And then that is so much easier to overeat at that point. So much easier. Like, ugh. So, if we're eating good meals, lots of protein, lots of fiber, every 3 to 4 hours, spaced out, our body starts to settle down. But when it's panicking, that's when inflammation comes, that's when the icky stasis, that's when yucky stuff starts to happen with our gut bacteria. Oh, that's a whole nother story. We don't want any of that to happen, right? So we need to settle down, let our food digest, and eat when we're hungry, okay? That is going to be loving your body and having your body trust you again. And it's so beautiful. So today we're going to love our body by giving it rhythm and giving yourself a moment. So both of those things. We're going to love our body by giving it rhythm and a moment. So I want you to make sure you're spacing your meals tomorrow because, you know, it's already dinner time. I want you to space your meals every 3 to 4 hours. Remember, that means no snacking. My snackers, I'm sorry. nursing mamas, I can kind of understand, so don't worry. Go ahead and snack. Just make sure you have the protein in there, because that's why you really, you have to have your carbs too. Make sure you're having your protein in there, because it keeps you full, and your fiber too. That's why I always say protein, fiber, because those two things are the things that are going to keep you full. So, homework. Space your meals every 3 to 4 hours. Remember to close your kitchen. Remember, Monday through Friday, each day is going to build on the next, and you're supposed to continue to do the thing that you did Monday all the way through the week. So starting today and tomorrow, you're going to make sure that you're spacing your meals out every 3 to 4 hours. Close the kitchen after dinner, and then I want you to take 20 minutes for yourself. Okay, 20 minutes for yourself, and let me know what you did for yourself. That can be your post for today or tomorrow. Let me know what you did for yourself. Could be you went for a walk. Could be you took a bath. I took a bath last night. Whatever it may be, do something for yourself. Because moms don't do enough for ourselves. Okay? So, that is day 4. Extreme plans do not fit busy mom life, but a simple rhythm does. And it's so simple, and it seems like, oh, that's too easy. But it's not. It's just beautiful, and it works, and that's the way that our bodies were made, to live off of that rhythm, and it's just amazing. And you'll see, you start to feel better after a couple weeks or so. I love you. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, day 5. Make sure you make a post. Bye.